Hi everyone, this is meteorologist Sam Cantro, and you are right now hanging out in the News 8 studio. We're here to show you both how we do weather and also how we do TV in general. Where we are right now is inside our weather graphics area, and this is where we build all of our weather graphics. This is the weather center, so we put the graphics together, we put the slideshows together for what you guys see on TV. Come around over this way for a second so I can give you an idea about how it works. And it's kind of like a PowerPoint slideshow or a PowerPoint presentation where I have the ability to click through different graphics and set them up. A lot of the information comes automatic in here, things like wind chill, things like temperature, and also our forecast information. Now the forecast information that we have, that information comes in to us through a different computer that we are able to research. And we will talk a little bit more about exactly how we put that those graphics together and how we make a forecast itself. But from the Weather Center, let's take a couple of seconds to walk around the whole rest of the studio itself. And in the rest of the studio, this is where all of our news anchors go and all of our reporters go whenever you see us on TV. Lots of different spots that they have to stand. There are marks that are all over the ground and what we call belly marks as well. And those marks allow the anchors to be able to stand at places like the news desk to be able to show you exactly what is going on. You don't see that when you're at home. You see oftentimes these closer, tighter shots, or you're looking over into the cameras like the one that I'm looking into right now, and it looks really, really close up, right? But there are lots of different places that we're standing, and there are lots of different ways that it looks like we're in multiple different rooms at the same time. So this is the desk. This is the news desk that we have here. Another place that people stand are these vertical monitors. Our sports guys do a lot of that. They'll stand out over here in front of the vertical monitor, or the one that's next to us here. This is what we call the TS Mon, or it has been a touch screen monitor that people can touch on the screen and move things around for as well. And obviously one of the big things that you're probably curious about with me as a meteorologist is the area that's right over here, and that is the green screen. Now, how does a green screen work? Well, anything that is green, it just gets rid of. It ends up getting put into a computer, into a program, and so while where I'm standing right now, it is just a wall that is green. When you watch it on TV, it is not a wall that's green. How do I know where to point? It's pretty simple. Off to the sides are small monitors that I'm looking at and pointing at. So when you watch me on TV and you see me pointing and turning my head this way, what I'm actually doing is looking at the monitors that are over off on one side, or the monitor that's over off onto the opposite side as well. That's sort of the magic of television. A while ago, the green screens were blue in some cases, but blue is a color that people tend to wear a lot more often than that super, super bright green color that you see behind me here. That's a little quick tour of the studio here. We also have some cameras that we call a jib camera, or other cameras that are up sort of a little bit higher up into the roof that give you another view around the wider picture of the whole studio. Sometimes we have those going into commercial breaks as well. And again, for me, the most important part is the area that's right over here, which is the Weather Center, where we put together the forecast and get the graphics all together. We're going to talk a little bit more about that over the course of the next half hour, and how technology has changed so much over the course of the last, well, even decade and less.